Welcome, you guys, to Win the Day. I am Tanika D'Souza, the 100K Challenge Chick. I'm empowering women entrepreneurs to break the 100K income ceiling in their business. So, welcome to this podcast, YouTube, wherever you are joining me, or live on Facebook. Welcome to you all. If you don't know, the podcast is live, you guys. It is called the 100K Challenge Chick. And if you haven't subscribed, you can find it anywhere that you normally listen to podcasts, and then also on YouTube. So, welcome. It is our Win the Day, which is normally Tuesday, Thursday, 10 a.m. So let's jump into it. Today, we're talking about something that I believe is affecting all of us right now, and that is the side effects of 2020, right? 2020 was so nuts outside of the fact that we were dealing with a pandemic of that scale, which, at least in the US, we have never ever had to go through something like that, right? And it just totally rocked our world. It changed so much for so many industries and so many individuals. I mean, we experienced things that we had never experienced before in such a short time, too, right? So 2020 is definitely going to have residual side effects for several years to come. And I want to point out two of the benefits, like the side benefits that are going to play in the favor of entrepreneurs. So definitely stick with me. It's just 2 points. I want to make sure you guys are getting this. So 2020, the big thing that I would say is absolutely playing in the favor of entrepreneurs is the fact that the whole world had to pivot, right? Everybody had to figure it out. So even if you had been in business, large corporations, entire industries, everybody had to do things differently for the entire year and really into 2021, right? And so when you have everybody trying to pivot and figuring things out, this is great for anybody who's new in business, because the thing that's happening is lots of information is going to be shared. Everybody's doing something new. So when you are new to business, perfect. No need to be embarrassed. No need to feel like the new kid on the block, because even those with a lot of experience, they're in the same boat that you're in, which is figuring it out. So I would challenge you guys, if you are new to business, ask the questions. Don't feel embarrassed. Get the help you need, because people don't know if you're starting fresh and new because this is like the dream that you've had for 80 years, or if you are pivoting just like the rest of the world because maybe you are not currently employed. Maybe your industry, like you were in travel or something that was affected majorly, and you have to do something different. It doesn't matter why you are in this space, but being new to business and being new to working for yourself is actually an advantage right now. There's so many resources for you. There's so many people answering questions. So I really want to challenge you to make sure that you don't feel embarrassed. Get the tools, get the information, and don't be afraid to say, I don't know, because so many people have to say that right now. So, the side effects of 2020, as we just spoke about, everybody's pivoting. But what else, right? As I just mentioned, there's so many industries that are just no longer going to be able to operate the same. That means that a lot of people have lost jobs, a lot of people are switching jobs. There's a lot of shift happening. So the second thing is there's been a surge in entrepreneurship. Now, some people may say, "Well, why is a surge in entrepreneurship a benefit to me if I'm trying to be in business for myself? I don't want more competition." Well, the reality is you shouldn't look at it that way. I want you to look at it that it gives you the opportunity to really niche down, right? This gives you a chance to figure out what who do you really want to work with, and what problems do you really want to solve, and how do you want to do that? And then you can stick to that, because there's so many people doing similar things. This really helps you become a specialist, which, especially when you're new to business, that is the best way to start. Like, if you just say, here's the thing that I do, and you focus on that, you will have people who want that solution, who love the way that you present, and they will want to work with you. So let me give you an example that's super easy to follow, and you'll hopefully this kind of brings the point home. Are you guys aware, and I know you are, that if you go to Walmart or Target, right, there's a whole skin care aisle. Why? If all you needed to do was clean your face because your face was dirty, why do you need an entire skincare aisle? And that is because there are different people who are going to walk down that aisle, and they all want something slightly different. So, I, being someone that is now over 40, I have totally different needs for my skin than my 14-year-old daughter and my 21-year-old daughter. Like, we're all in different buckets of what we're looking for. So, when I walk down the skincare aisle, you better say, like, anti-aging, deal with the dark circles. I don't want fine lines. I'm trying to stay ahead of all of that stuff. I don't want it. But I don't deal with like acne. I don't deal with problem skin. Like, I'm 40. Look, I know how to drink my water. I know how to take care of my skin in other ways, but I also want to like firm it up, look young, blah blah blah. So that skincare that's designed for me, I'm going to buy it every time, as long as you're addressing the things that I am looking for. My 21-year-old is never going to buy that. My 14-year-old is definitely doesn't care about that. They want their skin, they want that stuff that says like deep cleansing and sensitive skin. One of them has sensitive skin. You know, they want to make sure they're not getting breakouts. So we're just in different stages. And if that bottle is speaking to me, I'm going to buy it. But if a different bottle is speaking to them, they're going to buy it. But what I don't love, and as a business coach, this is like one of the hardest things to get people to accept, is that you have to be specific. You really do need to talk to a target audience, because if you don't, nobody understands that they can use your solution. Nobody understands that. So just like the skincare, if literally the bottle only says like clean your face and, you know, feel refreshed for the day, I don't want that. Like, because you're not really addressing the stuff that I want to address with my skincare. So address the very specific thing that you feel comfortable to address in your business, because there's a lot of business owners, and like for me, there's a lot of business coaches. So I can be as specific as I want to be and niche down and really help the people that are going to look at my products and services and say, yes, that is what I'm looking for. And that's what I want you guys to do. So the two major things, 2020 just forced us all to pivot. Let's just accept it. Things are not going to go back to normal the way it was in 2019 for quite a while. So we are where we are. Let's just adjust. So the good thing is everybody's asking questions. And the second greatest thing for entrepreneurs is that it really does give you an opportunity to niche down, to talk to your target market. Let them know that you are there for them. So let me talk to my target audience. If you guys are pivoting, you're new in business, next week is my coaching week. This is an opportunity that you can work with me for free for an entire week. So I'm going to put the link here. If you're on the podcast, then you're just going to go to 100kchallengechick.com. Okay, it's in all of the links and bios, all of that stuff. But if you're actually watching live, the registration link is there. During that week, I am a business coach that focuses on money. That's what I focus on. I teach business models. I teach you how to choose the right business model that's going to work for you, because I believe that the only way to build your business is to make sure that it fits your lifestyle. So many of you have already tried to imitate what you saw somebody else doing. They literally were like, this is how I made millions. Here's my blueprint. And here, do it, right? This is why you join network marketing. You guys have done so many things trying to do it the way somebody else did it. I'm here to tell you that you really have to figure out how this is going to work for you. So you can be a part of the network marketing company, but your brand needs to play to your strengths. How are you conveying your message? How are you going to approach your sales in your organization? That's what I talk about. So I'm all about the money. I'm all about you figuring out how you're going to scale your business to break 100K. I don't think that's hard. I've done it several years over. I've done multiple six figures. So it's not hard to do, but I think the challenge is you don't understand that you have options. So join me next week for Coaching Week. That is going to be April 19th through the 23rd. Every single day, noon Eastern Standard Time is when I'm live, but you're welcome to watch the replays. You're welcome to be a part of that group and ask your questions and network there, because it's going to be full of people who are striving to break that 100K income ceiling in their business. So I'm super excited. This is usually where I meet a lot of people who are ready to go and ready to start building their business. So if you wanted to hear, like, what's the catch? Like, why would you be coaching people for free for 1 week? Well, this is typically when I'm in conversations with people. These are the conversations that I'm having. And so I do this publicly for free, but there's a lot of people that are going to be listening that are also choosing the coaching program that they want to do with me once this coaching week is up. So this gives me an opportunity to kind of introduce myself to a lot of other people at the same time as a business coach. And if you as well choose to join me for additional coaching, that will be your choice at the end, and you will have options as well to figure out how we can continue to help you grow your business. So that's the catch. 1 week, and I'm going to be introducing you to business models. I really want you to walk away with 1 or 2 things that really play to your strengths. And honestly, you can focus on 1 or 2 things and break 100K in your business. I've seen it done multiple times. I've done it myself. So that's what I coach on all next week. The link is in the comments. And if you're listening through the podcast or YouTube or anywhere else, 100kchallengechick.com. That's my name. I'm the 100K Challenge Chick. So thank you guys so much for being with me, and I will be talking with you Thursday morning, 10 a.m. You guys have a great day. Bye.